Hello, hello, hello. Grant professionals, how are we doing out there? Well, I'm hoping that you're doing great. I'm doing fabulous over here because I'm so excited about this new show. And this new show brings a level of excitement. It feels like I'm having a child. It feels like I'm having a baby. No, not me physically having a baby, but it feels like I'm giving birth to something that is going to be special. And I'm excited about sharing that with you. You know, this is our pre-show, the show before the show, or should I say the show before the show actually launches, because we haven't officially launched yet, but I'm giving some bonus information just to kind of give you an idea of what's going on in my mind as we get ready to do these shows. And I want to share with you briefly how I fell into grant writing, and how if you hang around this show much, you might fall into it as well. So let me share that story briefly with you, because I find that I stumbled into it. And you know, from talking to a number of grant professionals, they also stumble into it. And that's why I'm telling you, you got to be careful. If you listen to this show, you might be falling into it as well. And it started for me way back when I actually had a hairline. Can you believe it? I know you may see my head that is slick right now. No hair at all on the top. Bald, okay? But I once had a hairline. And when I had a hairline, I was working back for a nonprofit organization in the Austin area. And I was an executive director for the Youth Development Center of a nonprofit. And I never will forget, we had a contracted grant writer, and she would come around to myself and the other three directors, and she would have a little notepad and she would write down some information on it about the grant that she was working on. And she would take that information and then go and compile this grant. And the next thing you know, we were being funded. And I was like, wow, how did she do that? She took my words, his words, her words, and she wrote down something on paper, and then somebody turns around and they give her some green paper. They give us some money. They telling us that we're funded. I was amazed. I wanted to find out how do you do that? And I never forget, I asked her, will you show me how to do that? And I was too young. I had a hairline. I was naive, didn't know that she probably was going to be the one who's going to give me the information, because she was probably trying to protect her gig. And so I didn't get the information from her. So I, being a newbie, created this nonprofit and decided to write a grant proposal for this brand new nonprofit, and didn't realize that, okay, Rodney, you're making some colossal mistakes here even as you get started, but you got to start somewhere. And that's what I did. I started right where I was at. And it took me about a month and a half to work on that first proposal. And needless to say, that first proposal didn't quite live up to expectations. I had high hopes for it, but it fell. It fell mightily. And it fell mightily into the laps of a senior program officer who was kind enough at the end of her Dear John letter to me to let me know, Rodney, if you would like to come in to discuss the problem areas of your proposal, I'll be happy to do so. And let's just put it this way. It had plenty of problem areas. we had plenty to discuss. I took advantage of that and went and met with the senior program officer. And that meeting was so helpful. It was so valuable. I probably wouldn't be here right now if I didn't have that meeting. I don't know. And I'm hoping that this show will allow you to get what I had through her, which was the hope, which was information, which was insight that I needed to help take me to the next part of what I was supposed to be doing. And wherever that lady is, I don't know where she's at, but I'm sending a lot of love her way. And this show is made with a lot of love with you in mind. And so that's why I'm hoping that you'll come by, hang out with me, and not just hang out, but also let me know what you're thinking. What are some of those ideas that you have? What are some things that you would like to have discussed on this show? And then who knows? We may be discussing that soon. Or who knows? You may be on the show with me discussing it. I'm hoping that this grant writing today will literally make your day in a special way because you're tuning in and that you'll be different as a result. Now, if you hang around, I'm warning you, you may fall into grant writing if you're not already there. And if you are already here, you may get another surge of energy, an actual boost, because you're hanging around and you're getting some new information and some new insight. So what am I saying? I'm saying that I hope that you get inspired. I hope that you don't just get information, but that you start seeing things in a different way that's going to help you to become a better you. That's the essence of it. I'm hoping that, in essence, that you become better and that we grow closer, and that the whole profession of being a grant writer, that it is heightened because of what we're doing here. So stick around, and if you hang around, just know that you too may fall into grant writing. And the next time we hang out, I'm hoping that you will. If you look right below, there's another segment that you should listen to right now. It's really short, but it's going to help you. And I want to talk to you about Grant Writing 2025. Now, as of the recording of this time right now, it's 2022, but 2025 is right around the corner, and there's some exciting things coming. And I'm just hoping that you're ready. Yes, I'm hoping that you're ready. So get ready and come and hang out with me. Check out that. And again, this is just our pre-segment. This is our pre-show. We haven't even lunched yet. I feel like we're lunching right now, but we haven't. But check that out, and I'll talk to you real soon. So be brave, be bold, be brilliant, take charge. And hey, yes, right now, subscribe. All right, subscribe and listen to that next one, and I'll catch you soon.